All right, it's 2026, and the fight for what's pumping through your headphones, it has never been this fierce. You've got the big three, Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music, all battling it out for your subscription. So, which one is actually the best?
You know the feeling, right? That subscription fee hits your account every month, and you got to ask yourself, am I getting the most bang for my buck? The best features, the best sound? Well, the answer, it's not so simple. So, we're going to try and settle this thing once and for all. We've set this up like a classic 3-round boxing match, digging into sound quality, the smart features, and of course the price, to see who really comes out on top.
Okay, let's meet the fighters in the ring. To make this interesting, we've basically created two different personalities, right? Two mindsets for how people listen to music. First up, in the blue corner, repping Team Apple Music, we've got the audiophile. Now for this person, sound quality isn't just a feature, it's everything. They're all about hearing music exactly the way the artist recorded it in the studio, pure, uncompressed, no compromises. And in the red corner, fighting for both Spotify and YouTube Music, we've got the algorithm junkie. This person, they think finding the absolute perfect song for any given moment is way more important than some technical spec on a sheet. For them, it's all about convenience and discovery. That's king. All right, zing ding ding. Round one is all about sound quality, and the audiophile comes out of the corner swinging, leading with Apple Music's biggest, most powerful punch. And that punch, it's called lossless audio. You see, Apple Music can stream at this insane quality, up to 24 bits / 192 kilohertz. For our audiophile, this is a total game changer. We're talking hearing every tiny detail, every breath, every little bit of texture in the music. The best way to think about it is like this. Apple Music is streaming in glorious 4K, while Spotify is kind of stuck back in 1080p. The audiophile will tell you, if you have a decent pair of wired headphones or a good sound system, the difference is not subtle at all. It's just richer, deeper, a totally immersive experience. But wait, the algorithm junkie comes right back with a massive counterpunch, and it's a really simple, practical question. Because let's be real, how do most of us actually listen to our music every single day? And this? Well, this is the big reality check. The truth about Bluetooth is that it has to compress audio to send it wirelessly. So all that amazing, perfect, lossless quality, it gets squished down before it even hits your earbuds. So the algorithm junkie's point is, for most people, Spotify's high-quality streams are actually the smarter choice. They sound great, they're easy on your data plan, and they're the perfect balance of quality and convenience for how we live now. Okay, so round one ends in what looks like a technical draw. Let's head into round two, the smarts. This round is all about the experience, right? How you find your next favorite song, and all the cool stuff the apps actually let you do with your music. And right away, we've got a classic man versus machine showdown. The algorithm junkie is all about Spotify's AI DJ. I mean, it's like having a personal radio host in your pocket that just gets you and knows exactly what you want to hear. But the audiophile, they're championing Apple Music's human side, the live radio shows, the playlists put together by actual music experts. They argue that a real person can introduce you to something truly unexpected, something an algorithm would never pick. And the algorithm junkie keeps the pressure on, pointing out that Spotify is just built differently. It's built to be social. Think about it. You can build a playlist with your friends in real time. You can use Spotify Connect to instantly switch music from your phone to your smart speaker. It's all designed for how we connect with each other. But the audiophile has an answer for that. Apple's super polished, almost boutique-style features. You've got Apple Music Sing, which literally turns your living room into a full-on karaoke night. And then there's Apple Music Classical, this whole separate, beautiful app just for fans of orchestral music. It's not just about listening, it's about creating these unique experiences around the music you love. Okay, so just when you think this is a two-horse race between Spotify and Apple, the algorithm junkie pulls out a wild card. Because when you talk about just the sheer amount of music available, there is one undisputed champion. And yep, that's YouTube Music. This is its absolute killer feature. It taps into the entire massive library of YouTube itself. That means you get access to millions of live versions, rare remixes, obscure B-sides, all this stuff you just plain can't find anywhere else. I mean, if you're a true music nerd trying to find that one specific live recording from 1998, this is a huge, huge deal. All right, let's head into the final round, the sense. This is where the rubber meets the road. What are you actually getting for your hard-earned money? So at first glance, the prices look pretty darn close. Apple and YouTube are a buck cheaper on some plans, but honestly, the sticker price isn't the whole story. Not even close. The real secret is in the bundles. And it really all boils down to one simple question. Are you just here for the music? Or are you consuming all kinds of media? Look, if you're all in on Apple everything, the Apple One bundle is a no-brainer. But if you spend a ton of time on YouTube, getting YouTube music thrown in with an ad-free YouTube experience, that might just be the best deal in all of streaming. Period.
Okay, after 3 hard-fought rounds, sound, smarts, and sense, it's time for the judge's decision. But here's the thing about this war. There's no single winner. The victory is personal. The best service is the one that's built for your life.
So how do you find your champion? Simple. Just find the profile on this list that sounds the most like you.
Let's break this down as simply as possible. If you're the audiophile, if you demand the absolute best sound quality and you're already living in Apple's world, then Apple Music is your winner. If you're all about discovering new music and sharing it with your friends, if that's your jam, then Spotify is, without a doubt, your champion. And finally, if you watch a ton of YouTube and you want a library so big it's practically infinite, plus that killer bundle value, then yeah, YouTube Music is the clear winner for you.
So there you have it. The winner of this war isn't the service with the longest list of features. It's the one with the features that actually matter to you. We've laid it all out. We've shown you the tale of the tape. Now, the final choice, well, that's up to you. Thanks for tuning in.